What up, everybody? RbiCru7 coming at you. Fired up still from Trade Night 15, RbiCru7, lovely St. Louis. Got back Sunday, early evening. Hospitality by Ryan and his lovely wife, Shannon, was amazing. Thank you guys, first and foremost, for hosting all of us. There were a lot of us that flew in, drove in, and you did an amazing job, Ryan. And thank you very much, dude. It was an awesome, awesome platform to many, many wonderful memories. So as promised, I was going to do a recap from Trade Night 15. I lost count on how many trades we ended up doing. There had to have been, at times, anywhere between 40 and 60 people at Ryan's shop in St. Louis. Wonderful. He took us down to a Cubs-Cardinals game. Actually, little BB walked away with a Michael Waka Waka bobblehead night. So little BB got himself one of those. The seats were fantastic. I think there was a total of 16 people that went to the game. Beautiful bleacher seats right out in center field. The stadium is absolutely amazing. The game was a little long, a little boring, but at least we got to see one long ball, but we did not get to see Cardinal win fireworks. None of those. But if you're ever in the area, I strongly suggest checking it out. It is an amazing stadium. Amazing. Getting out of downtown, that's a different story. Not so amazing. But thank you very much, Ryan, for putting that all together as well. Lots and lots of memories come from that wonderful evening. So then we started Trade Night 15 at 10 a.m. and I think we finally shut her down about 3 a.m. So it was a long, fun day at the shop. Lots of people's cards to look at. Obviously for me, being from Minnesota, lots of different cards to look at. So that was refreshing and nice. I feel like all of my cards completely flipped to a whole new collection, but not quite. But I definitely had to go back through all the boxes of my cards and put everything back in order because I'm very anal with the way my cards are organized. But in any event, we did some ripping, we did some group breaks, and obviously lots of trading. So I am starting to ramble. I do have a couple of shout-outs, Dominus and Finis. Thank you very much for the PC hookup for the Wild. Just a nasty patch. Unfortunately, I think it's in the closet behind me in my PC box. But awesome, awesome Chad Ganaway patch for the Wild, part of the logo. Sick card. Thank you very much for that hookup. Other hookups, I'm trying to think. There's actually one card in here. Right. Where is it? There's one hookup. Here's the other. JW Smitty. Johnny. So awesome, brother, to see you. John and I have been around a long time. Known each other a long time. John's an awesome guy. Definitely he's converted from collecting to, just mainly doing his Chiefs focus. But he did hold back a card for me, and I was able to hook him up with a pretty sweet card for his PC as well. But Mr. JW Smitty, Mr. John hooked me up with a CC, awesome card directly into the PC with many memories attached with it. So thank you very much for that. IUND John, thank you very much. Right out of the gates, hooked me up with an amazing card also for the PC. Many people laughed when we pulled this card back in the day, but awesome, exquisite rookie, 3-color. Gophers! Not too many players have Gopher cards because there's not many that make it to the next level. But in any event, beautiful Eric Decker, straight to the PC. I've loved this card for a long time. Matter of fact, I think I drooled at it in his case at the Nationals. So thank God nobody wanted Eric Decker since last August. So John, IUND, thank you very much for that hookup as well. Also got a hookup here from Mr. Ryan, RbiCru himself. We always try to spoil each other every time we see each other with some kind of a nice little hookup for each other. And trying to think. The other one is Mario 58 suited. Thank you. Again, I know it didn't work out for you, but in a big way, the trading of case number 1, our teams, was a beautiful thing for me. So thank you very much for that again. And sorry it didn't work out in your favor either. So, but in any event, I will go ahead and show that. Did 2 case breaks of National Treasures, case 1, case 2. Case 1, I had the Titans. I ended up trading the Titans and some money to get my PC team, the Vikings. Mario hooked me up with that. Case 2, once again, I traded Paul's cards, and I had the Dolphins, and I traded for the Vikings and threw some cash at it as well. Struck out the second time, but the first time was an amazing pull. As you guys know, we've done lots of cases of 2013 National Treasures football, and I've had the Vikings many times trading both my teams to move up to get one team, being the Vikings, and swing and miss most times. This time I hit number to 49 directly into the PC, number 28 of 49. I'm sure some of you guys saw this tweet out, but 3-color patch auto, RPA of Mr. CPAT. So that was pretty cool. And again, in case 2, I ended up swinging and missing. Pulled off a ton of trades, like I said, guys. The gift from Ryan, this was kind of funny. He and I both have similar interests and likes to rookie reprint autos. And a guy there had recently just pulled this card, and Ryan and I were battling who was going to trade the guy for the cards. I'm sorry I don't have your name, but Ryan ended up trading for it, and literally trading for it and handing me the card. But it will go off for grading and go directly into my PC, just because I love rookie reprint autos. If anybody has them, hit me up if you're looking to do any trading. Mainly looking for some of the bigger names, obviously. But in any event, out of, I believe, 97 top stars, Ray Nitschke on card auto, 6-6 card, little bit of a fade or a streak, I should say, on the R, but even if it comes back a 9, I don't care. Love the look of a slabbed card, and it's going to go right into the PC anyway. So very cool. And Ryan, thank you, brother, Mr. RBI Crew, for hooking me up with that. Again, I'm not going to go through all the trades that I made. Out of the gates, I pulled off a monster trade. I think we were close to $1,000 in trade value. That was by far my biggest trade of the entire time. This one does deserve another shout out because it is my first ever card of this player. And I'm not much of a basketball fan, but I am a fan, not a collector, I should say. But Paul's cards, I eat Cardboard Paul, goes by many different names, but most people know him by Paul's Cards Paul. We ended up pulling off a trade, and he hooked me up with my first ever Dougie3 Eat Your Heart Out. I'm sure you already have the other 10 or 11, I should say, of this card, but Mr. Michael Jordan on card auto, number 10 of 12. So 6-6 card going directly into the PC. As I've always wanted one Jordan. That'll sit very nicely next to my one Kevin Durant, which happens to be a rookie auto. So very cool. Just going through, I guess. Here we go. Picked this up in the trade. This is one of the smaller cards that I walked away with. A little trade with Mr. Hoo Mania. Picked up this awesome Tavon Austin. I was a little streaky on it, but nonetheless, always good to have a couple of Tavon refractor out at a 150. And then the other card that I picked up in that trade was, Russ knew I wanted one of these, Mr. Hoo Mania, hooking me up with a Alshon Jeffrey 9/5/10, which I believe I submitted for him. I know I did, actually. But 9/5/10 of Alshon, Contenders Auto, wanted one of those for the PC. Very cool. As many of you guys know, not only am I a huge Viking fan, but I'm a huge collector of football in general. I love the NFL. I love all players in the NFL, all teams. So I got to have something of some of the bigger guys that I enjoy watching on Sundays. So that was the trade I pulled off with Hoo Mania. Russ which was an absolute blast hanging out with Russ. Love Hoo Mania. Awesome, awesome guy. So in any event, the trade I pulled up with Ryan, obviously later in the day, my cards had flipped over a million times, but we pulled this one up on Sunday morning, actually. Ended up adding another Andrew Luck. Nice little prestige auto to $2.99. Really good shape, actually, on this. But sweet little card there. I also picked up from Ryan this guy right here. Another one that seems to be in pretty good shape, Mr. Cameron Newton. Because I traded away my Contenders Cameron Newton, I had to add another one to the collection. And this is the last card in the trade with Ryan. Nice little RPA of Mr. Randall Cobb, obviously living in Minnesota. Seems like half the collectors here like Packers, so always got to have a nice Randall Cobb in the box for ammo. Mr. Magdorn, Tyson Magdorn, coolest freaking thing, as many of you guys know, I love Mountain Dew. A lot of you guys know that. We arrive at the airport in St. Louis. Ryan comes into baggage, picks us up at baggage, walks us out to the car. There's Tyson and I was going to say Tyson and Z. There's Tyson Magdorn waiting in the car. We load up the luggage in the car. Tyson reaches back. What does he hand me? An ice cold Mountain Dew. Awesome, awesome gesture. It was very nice after a flight. Not that it was that long, a whopping 50 minutes, but nonetheless, very nice gesture, Tyson. Thank you very much, brother, for doing that. We did pull off a trade, Tyson and I. Going to start off my little rainbow here of some refractors, a black and a blue, 9.5s. Right on into the PC. Black to $1.99, blue to $2.99. The other part of the trade with Mr. Tyson was this dandy, 9.510 of a large man, 6'7", Aaron Judge. Beautiful blue refractor auto, 9.510. So that was pretty cool. Pulled off a trade. I met the guy last time I was there. I don't have his name. I don't believe he's a tuber. But we sat down, and this guy had some cool stuff. And what was really cool, don't quote me on this, I swear to you, he had 3 two-row boxes of autos from nothing newer than 2010. So let's just say 2009 and older. All stuff that mainly was before I got back into collecting. So I was able to pick up some really, really cool stuff. We had a fun trade. I think, what is it? Ended up picking up 5 autos. 5 autos from him. So here's the first one. Mr. Jim Brown, Reflections auto. Really cool card. Next one. Love the card. Conditions not the best, but sweet old handlebars there on Joe Namath. I know that one. That's 05 Heritage. I believe this is 07. Yes, 07 NT. Nice little Peyton Manning. Sweet card there. Love this dual auto. And if you really think about it, you do not see these two on a card very often together. If there was a third auto on it, it would be insanely killer. But I think I'm going to put this in the PC, I think. But nonetheless, Dan Marino and Mark Duper to 25 out of Limited. Very, very cool card. 07 Limited. Marino and Mark Super Duper. And most of his autos are Super Duper. I just realized this, and this is Mark Duper. So very, very cool. Again, when I say put it into the PC, as Ryan knows, he said, "Where's your big boys?" when I got there and we were doing trading. They're in my vault, which means never to be seen, never to be traded. I'm a hoarder of sports cards. And then last but not least, back to rookie reprint autos. Just a sweet freaking card. Unfortunately, the auto is not the best. Obviously, I'm still going to grade it so I can get it slabbed and put away. But nonetheless, Mr. Terry Bradshaw. Sweet, sweet card. Rookie reprint auto. You'll see, I think. You can see a little bit of smearing there. I shouldn't say smearing. It's more streaking than anything, but Doesn't stand off the black very well to begin with, but nonetheless, cool freaking card for the PC, Terry Bradshaw. So that was one trade. I know I said I wasn't going to recap every single trade, but I remember them all. So well I do. And I believe this is one of my trades. Yeah, I ended up trading some of the cards I traded for. But in this trade, I picked up 9-5-10 fulls. That's for sure. 9-5-10 fulls. Ended up trading that to Russ, Hoo-Hoo Mania, but I also picked up a 9-5-10 of Eddie Lacy out of Prestige, the NFL Passport ones. Cool card. Those aren't numbered, but they have different color autos. So that was cool. I picked this one up as well for another Barry in the collection. Not the best autograph, but a 2-color patch to 25 out of this year's Treasures, Barry Sanders. And a couple big boys. First one, my first piece of ink in my collection. Pulled many of them, but never owned them. Pretty sweet card. Everybody will remember that connection, just like the Brady Moss connection. We got the Brady Welker connection. Numbered to 75 Superscripts out of 2008, I believe. Yes, 2008 SPX. Wes Welker, Tom Brady. And the big boy Triple Auto. It was a sweet freaking card. Sweet card. Peyton Manning, Steve Young, Joe Montana, I believe, yes, numbered to 27. Relics and autos, Super Bowl MVPs. Sweet, sweet card. Imagine pulling that in the break and being the 49ers. Cha-ching, I own the card, free and clear, and the Colts walk away crying. Sweet card. So some amazing stuff so far, in my opinion. I'm really stoked about it. Last but not least, I don't know why. This guy, like, I watched the Cardinals game. I liked the way he played. Obviously, I knew who he was. But, I don't know. I saw this, and I've never seen it before, and I was like, I got to own this card. And it sells for quite a bit of money. Again, before my time, I believe 2004. Actually, it says 2004, but it's a 2005 Donruss Leaf Prospect Auto of Yadier Molina. Pretty killer card. Pretty killer card. So that is the recap of the Trade Night 15. Amazing, amazing time. I'm sorry for the long video. I'm going to close it with this. I met a new YouTuber. I'd never met him before the Trade Night. I think we've messaged each other maybe on some videos. But Mick4347, Mick, it was awesome, awesome, awesome getting to meet you and your son. You are an amazing dude. Had a blast hanging out with you. You're a blast to hang out with. I look forward to continuing to get to know you. You're good by Ryan. You're good by me. And Ryan really approves of you, likes you a lot. And I like you a lot too. So hopefully we get to know each other more. Awesome guy. Amazing, amazing vintage stuff. So look forward to watching some of his older videos and checking some of that stuff out. So that is where I'm going to close it. Probably left a lot of people out. So many people there. So much fun. If you can ever make it to a trade night, I would strongly suggest doing it. I think Ryan's going to try to make an annual time here in the spring every year, possibly to get a bunch of YouTubers together and some guys from Breakers, just to get together for the trade night and help support Ryan and his shop. It's an amazing, amazing shop. He's done such a awesome job since the first trade night that I was at. The shop has really grown, and Ryan's done very well. With that, I will go in closing. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you watching the video. Peace!